and girls, it's Grumpy Vlogger Live.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Grumpy Vlogger Live. We made it. I think everybody survived the big weekend. I've seen it somewhere posted a couple of times that there was a drone meetup somewhere over in Florida, somewhere down there. Anyways, I wasn't there, so it wasn't that great. If I'd have been there, it would have been perfect. Somebody says they're getting an echo. Why are they getting an echo? I don't know. Anyways, so anyways, let's just go right along and let's bring in my co-host, none other than the astounding, vertically challenged Art Carlson. He's froze. Or he's pretending.
Oh,
yeah, I know. Okay. And so how you doing there, Art?
Tired. I was on Bill's show last night and went to bed late and got up early to go to work. So,
yeah,
6 hours of sleep.
I didn't watch anybody's show last night because I was just... We were up until Judy couldn't go to sleep, and thus I couldn't go to sleep, and we were up till like 9 o'clock yesterday morning. Ooh. And it was just one of them nights that she just couldn't sleep, and neither could I. And it's like, oh my God. Anyways, I'm still dragging. I didn't sleep that good last night, because it's
me neither.
Yeah, one of my medicines had run out for my stomach, so of course that kept me up all night. Yeah, I had heartburn. We had barbecue. That might have been the first mistake, but normally it doesn't bother me. But anyways, old man stuff, So, yeah, that's it. So,
hey, by the way, Charles Galusky filled in, did a great job.
Yes, I hope you pass along my appreciation of that, because I just could not do it yesterday. I'm barely doing it today. But I slept a little better last night and got a little bit of sleep today. Sinus is messing up. It's that time of year. It's gone from, I need some strong cappuccino. I'd had 2 cups of coffee yesterday and couldn't go to sleep. Or couldn't wake up, and I'm barely doing it today. But anyways, let's bring in our special guest co-host tonight, because Dominic obviously is going to be here, but is running a bit late. So let's bring in my big brother, Steve Carpenter. Hey.
Hello, Troy. How are you, Lloyd?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I understand, although I hear it could have been better, but I understand they had some sort of drone thing going on out in Florida,
Yeah, I heard that too.
Obviously, the 3 most famous and important people weren't there, the 3 of us,
That's true. Mm-hmm. I heard there was a lot of eating and drinking and eating.
And eating and drinking. Yeah, I got to admit, when they brought it, I was watching it live Saturday, yeah. And when they brought in that pizza, my God, I think, that looks like good pizza, but they gave away some great prizes. I still don't know. And here I was hoping Lloyd was going to bring in someone under 50. No, this is the old fart show.
Yep.
Anyways.
That's right.
Get used to it, Someday when he's out of his parents' basement and he is finally housebroken. Anyways,
I got some extra diapers here from the grandkids for him.
They're okay. Yeah. We can save them for Justin. He might need them. Yeah. All right, I'm going to go ahead and let's start saying hi to everybody. Let's start at the top. Grant, Mr. Stay Drunk, Trevor, welcome. Jody, Drone Shots, Mark R. White from the UK, Thunderbird 6, also from Australia. The first 2 on that's Glenn.
Michael flies on drone.
Michael flies on drones. Yes, we got Dustin, One Vision Aerials. We got ArtCo. Jaybird is here.
Yep.
And huh? Oh yeah. Well, Hot Rod in Daytona is here.
Yeah.
I see that Northside Hawk is at least said something in the chat.
We got Scott Jackrabbit.
Oh, welcome. Yes. Let's see. Ben Cartwright.
Florida Drone Services. Tim Jackson.
We got. Okay. All right. That's who that. Oh, Tim Jackson. Yeah. Andrew, Ben Cartwright, Don Mudball Creative, and let's see who else. Steve is here. So let's see if I missed anybody.
Yep. Ken Dono. Ken Heron. Billy Kyle.
Right. Yeah.
You know what was funny? I was on Bill's show last night, and I said,
right,
Ken Heron, and he's like, oh yeah, and he really was in the chat. He was over on my stream because I was simulcasting.
I saw that. I saw you guys were simulcasting,
and I'm simulcasting this one too.
Yeah, and on top of that, we are now simulcasting to Twitter.
Oh, cool.
I added Twitter to it, and it says it's broadcasting. I haven't checked, but I'm pretty sure it is. So
awesome.
Let's see.
Oh, we got Alexis in the chat.
Okay, I will look and see if I get down. AZ Drone Dude. Anybody else that I've? Yeah, Droning Gamer RP, and like you said, Tim Jackson. Hey, little buddy, how you doing, Tim Jackson? But Ben says, but I don't want to be a twit. Yeah, well, or a tweet, you know. It does say Twitter, so a bunch of twits. But anyways, I have a Twitter account. And I thought it said add destination. Oh, I forgot. Late, but always here.
Yeah.
Hello.
How you doing, Dominic?
Yeah, I'm all right. The time change has got me a little bit out of kilter.
Yeah.
We've dropped back.
Alexis can't Jack effectively drive. Well, be careful driving if you're headed back to Texas. So,
yeah, really drive careful.
yeah. She really was in. I'm glad she made it. Thank you, Alexa.
Yeah, I saw her come up there towards the last minute in front of Bill's live stream. It was like they'd given away almost all the prizes, and then she comes up in front.
She comes up, yeah.
She just got there at that time?
Yep.
Lloyd was saying to save dive.
We got Ibrahim in the chat.
Yep, that's on my. I'd say that's on my.
Oh, okay.
Because I've decided to do it as well.
Yeah. All right. And Thomas, that's Tomas, yeah.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, I always say Tom. I'm never sure how to pronounce it right. It's missing the H, so I don't know.
Did you
of course,
hear what
Jack Rabbit.
Said? The Tesla's actually driving.
Oh, well, then there's no reason you can't chat then. You know, you should be able to type away. Yeah, I've been giving poor Justin a hard time here for about 2 weeks. Him and Tim Jackson both. Actually, we've all been giving each other crap. It didn't, you know, it's been fun. So, I do. This, I forgot whose show it was I sent it to, but I'm going to go ahead and show this. Whoops, that's not the right one. Here we go. There we go. Let's see. My son does 3D printing, and he has, and matter of fact, he just upgraded one of his printers over the weekend, but he has been printing something for me, and I'm going to do the, Ron Lockwood,
unboxing
way of showing. Yeah, I'm going. Well, what he did was he 3D printed a new dummy for me, and I've decided that I'm going to name him Justin. So that is Justin. Yeah. He's man. he said originally when he put that in there, it was he said when he put it in there, it was going to be a 4.5 day run. He ended up getting it down to 2 days and 7 hours. So,
great.
but
Wow.
the detail, there's very few lines. It's going to take very little sanding. Of course, he did it in multiple stages. He was sending it to me, and this is like the start of it, and then as it went along, he started showing me, some more. I didn't have time to put these over here today because I had other things I had to do just for the show. Judy wanted clean sheets on the bed and told me, just before I was supposed to start really getting ready. But
Ooh.
But yeah, I mean, he's and he just added the and then this, like I said, it's got a lot of detail to it. I actually Kenny Cross is the this was it as it was finished on the bed, and then he took it off and that first shot I showed you, which is this one. But yeah, yeah, it was he did a good job of that.
Lloyd, I gotta just get you to pause for a second. You gotta see Tomas's comment. Isn't that an insult to the dummy calling it Justin?
I know, but he's I thought calling it Tim or Jackson might be a bigger insult, so I just stuck with Justin.
Yeah. We've got JDS Flying Connect, and we got Droning with Jamie.
And we also got Sunrise Water Media.
Yes, Chris.
Yes, Chris. Yeah. So we got a good crowd tonight. I got to admit, though, I will admit I was a little jealous that I couldn't be there for that. That looked like they had a really good time. I popped in, watched it on and off during the day, and I think that may have been the reason I couldn't. Mike B, the Drone Ranger.
Mike B.
That might have been one of the reasons that I couldn't go to sleep, because I got kind of hyped watching it. It's like it looked like a great place to be. The one thing that I love seeing, and one of the photos put up, was the Rick Halber poster. That they're still doing that in remembrance, because Rick Halber was he was the true spirit of the drone community. I mean, as far as he. I doubt all. I mean, there's a lot of us that a lot of us are good friends, but as far as being somebody who just
Lloyd, everybody would like to see the rest of us, other than just you.
No, actually.
Well, you've got the damn.
I do.
Thing,
that's
so
right. Oh,
I figured you're supposed to be covering for my screw up. Sorry.
That's okay. Now knock Art off for it. Producer's out of here.
There we go. We took care of that. Now we brought him back.
Over there where I belong. Oh, but no, it looked like they really had a good time. And there are factions among the community. You've got the FPV and the camera drone. Then you got the likes and don't likes. And for one time, one or two weekends a year, all groups put everything aside and go out and enjoy themselves and become a true community. And that's what it's all about. And definitely hats off to Uncle Bill and Captain Ray, Johnny Drone Flyer, Maddie, and is that it? Are those the four members, or is there one more?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, and Brad Alston. Yeah. It just popped in my head. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Rick Halber was truly. He was, and it wasn't just of that. He was just a good person. I mean, it didn't matter. You didn't have to. Some people barely knew him, and he did stuff for them. And some of us were blessed enough to be able to talk with him on a pretty regular basis. And so, like I said, once or twice a year, or every couple, we have these kind of meetups. We're having them with Spin Up, which is now down to every other year, and but did it hurt when it popped into your head? Now, see, I'm already forgot what he's talking about.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, you said you were up all night because you were all jazzed up because of the meetup.
Oh yeah,
watching
yeah.
Mhm.
Can I show guys a video I took today in Deerfield Beach, Florida? Started a channel. Who is this?
He was in
Oh.
Uncle Bill's yesterday.
Was he? Okay.
Yeah.
Let me check something. Let me go and see. He said he started a channel. And
2 more days, and I'm off to the Philippines.
Yeah. I was pretty sure you were at the meetup, and I see that you've got some pictures there. Let me.
You got Glenn,
do it.
Thunderbird 6.
Yes, yeah, I talked about him about 10 minutes ago, Art.
Oh,
Yeah.
But
did
I
you
will
say
give.
hi to Glenn?
Yeah. Hey, Glenn, how you doing?
Hi, Glenn.
Steve, did
Hey,
you
Glenn.
say hi to Glenn?
Hello, Glenn.
Yes, I-
All right. Everybody said hi to Glenn.
Hello, Glenn.
Hi, Glenn.
Yeah. Yeah, welcome to the Senile YouTube Senile Users Group. Yeah, exactly. Where am I? I'm lost here. There we go. Yeah.
You got a point there, my boy.
What's that?
There you go. That was good,
Sadly, not.
Andrew.
Art is leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when he'll be back.
Cruise port again,
He'll be back
too.
home. Yeah. You will be leaving Thursday.
Thursday. Yep.
Thursday.
Yep.
And you'll get there
And
Saturday.
No, I get there Friday.
You're leaving what time on Thursday?
6 a.m. I fly to LA, and then a 5-hour layover, and then directly to Manila from.
Yeah, but you got an hour. You're going to be losing a day crossing the international date line.
Yeah, Thursday, which will be Friday.
He'll skip Thursday.
So
He'll skip.
I'll be there
he'll skip part
Friday
of 30.
evening, 6:30.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
I remember
Go
when
home
my
and-
dad took my mom and my sister to go to Australia, and it was going on Valentine's Day, right? And he goes, "Oh, how did that work out just right? You missed Valentine's Day, so the 14th wouldn't. They ended up on the 15th." And he goes, "What do you think this is?"
Yeah, exactly. Right. Yeah. Yeah, but
Well, I'm going to be
Drone
there
King's in
for
Darwin.
the Easter holiday. Yeah.
That'll be
Drone
got
King's
Drone
in
Kings
Darwin.
in Darwin.
Yeah, one of my boys.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah.
Ronnie, God bless America, and 34 Media.
Yep, he's one of mine.
Okay.
Yeah. Drone Kings.
Yeah, okay.
Now, he's a really good channel.
Oh yeah, I know. I've known him.
You know Brad?
We've. Huh?
You know
Oh.
Brad? Yeah.
Yeah. We knew each other. Good God. Trying to think the first time I saw him. Actually, I think he used to follow Greg in Oz by Drone.
Yeah, that's I think where I found him too.
And I think also I knew him from video call-in show. Yeah, that's it. Thank you.
Yeah.
Mhm.
The video call-in show.
Yeah.
We got
Yeah,
Matt
and-
in the chat.
Who?
Matt's 420.
Maxie.
Oh wow. Are they off vacation yet?
They might be on their way back to New York.
Yeah,
Might be on their
they're
way.
heading.
Are they?
They're in Miami at the moment.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, and this is the one thing I wish I could have been there, but it sure brought in. I'm lucky that it seems like after all these events they have on the weekend, I have one of the first primetime shows after it happens. So I get to, everybody's in a good mood. We'll go check out Grumpy for a little while. And then 6 months down the road, it's just, God, I'm tired of that old fart. Yeah. So,
yeah, Mika
they
Steve.
leave,
in one of the
Mika
chats.
Steve, yeah.
They're leaving tomorrow morning, Max is saying. Well, safe travels, guys.
Yeah.
Safe
Anybody
travels,
who's having to
Max.
drive back or hasn't left already, be safe.
Margie.
Hey,
Hello,
Margie.
So,
One of our Filipina.
Margie, yes, I know. She came on Matt's show. Yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and I should have known Friday night that the way things were going, because I didn't get on Matt's show. He sent me the link, but I just it's just and I've been like that all weekend. This friggin' time change, the weather, last week it was freezing cold. Today it was 91.
91?
That's what it said. That's
Wow.
what it said. It's what it said in my vehicle when I was driving down the road. I looked at that and I thought, that can't be right. So, it records the outside temperature, which is usually pretty spot on. I know it took me driving. By the time I got to where I was going and back, which was only 8 blocks away, and then turn around and wait in line, then turn around and come back. Finally, my AC kicked in. I finally started catching up. It's like, well, hell, that was I felt like driving around the block again just so I could get a little bit used to the AC, But
Scott's saying I get to sleep in my own bed tonight.
Yay.
What? The hotel bedroom wasn't nice and comfy, Scott?
Yeah.
Drone Kings should change his name to Drone Kings in Bris Vegas then.
Bris Vegas, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Those Filipino hotels, their beds are hard. But I'm going to be, I'll be staying with James Tanner and his wife for a couple of days.
Cool.
Oh, that'll be nice.
And I'll be doing a live stream from his house after Ready Set Drone. There was a little confusion today because Kelly emailed and he said, well, on this that you posted, it said, and then I looked back and I go, no, I'm going on at 6 p.m. Mountain, which would be right after your show, because he's going on at 6 p.m. Central, which is an hour ahead of me.
Ahead of us, yeah. Yeah, poor Kelly. He's getting that age where doing them numbers is hard. Keeping track.
Yeah.
Anyways, well, I think on Thursday night I already showed it off, but in case anybody hadn't noticed,
yeah, he got his teeth.
I got my tooth. Actually, I got a bunch of them there, but yeah, they. I still, one of the things when they pulled that tooth out, I lost the ability to whistle. And I still can't. I thought getting that tooth back would, kind of, but no, it didn't help. So, but yeah, so I don't have that hillbilly smile anymore, thank God. Because it was annoying. I get a nice, good looking haircut and cleaned up and everything. And then I smile and it just destroys it. So, but anyway, so I'm trying to keep up with the chat. So so you're going to be there. So you won't be doing a show on, you won't be doing Three Conservative Gimps.
No.
Right?
No, I'll
and
be
you probably,
elsewhere.
And you'll probably, will you be able to do this show next Monday, or will you be in the air or somewhere else?
No, I will be, let's see, where will I be? Oh, I will be in Davao, Mindanao, with my goddaughter. Yeah. And then Tuesday, I go meet Irene and we go to Samal Island for about 3 days.
Yes, they did. I got my new teeth for free.
So what's the total duration of your trip, Art?
Oh, the flight from LA to Manila, 14 hours.
No. Duration. How long are you going? The whole trip.
How long?
Oh,
How long?
I will be there from the 7th
I know.
to
I know how long it is to get to there. I've flown there
Yeah.
multiple
7th
times.
through the 22nd.
7th through 22nd. Oh, okay.
Yeah, a little over 2 weeks.
Yeah.
And I just noticed that Roosevelt is
Roosevelt.
How are we going?
You know,
Awesome.
Mickey
I
McCabe
was
is here too.
I was actually just thinking about him yesterday. I thought, man, I was going to, and that's what somebody was going to ask about. Has anybody heard from him? Thank you for showing up and joining the show.
Yeah.
I appreciate it. Yeah, it's been a long time.
Always
Yeah,
good to
I
see you.
have. He said somebody said I was looking thin. I had to see who it was, but yeah, it's a Fly Natural Roosevelt. Hey, yeah, I've lost.
Good to see you.
I lost about 50 plus pounds. Yeah, I've lost 50 pounds in about the last year or so. So a little bit over a year, maybe. But, you know,
20 kilos.
and I got to admit, it feels pretty good to have lost the weight. Yeah, it's one of those things. Of course, everybody knows, or if those that don't know, I smoke. And that's part of how I lost the weight was by smoking. So do I quit smoking and then gain all the weight and die of a heart attack from that, or do I die of a heart attack from smoking? So I'm, one of the two is going to get me.
You can't win. You can't win.
You can't. So I figured I might as well, do
Enjoy.
something I enjoy. Yeah.
Yeah, enjoy your life.
And so
Do everything in moderation.
yeah, well,
That's it.
I've moderated all my other vices down to nothing, so I figured this is the only one I got left.
I'd have at least one.
Yeah. But yeah, I lost just before I quit smoking, I was 226.
Wow.
Yeah, 226.
Okay.
And
Conversion.
God bless America says I lost it and he found it. Yeah.
Oh, I wanted to make something.
I saw what you put up there, Glenn. That was funny. But yes, what do you want to?
Chris, I think where the mix-up was, maybe it was in the description that I sent to you and Kelly, and who else did I send? Oh, Ken Dono and Ken Heron and a couple other. They may have gotten the wrong.
You need some lube if that happens.
I just heard what you said, Dominic. Thought I was Robert De Niro for a minute. Well, I have my good days and I have my bad, but my wife decided I was looking too scruffy for my age and made me start, getting a haircut and trying to look presentable. So.
Wow.
You've lost 90 pounds of weight in the last 4 years. Wow. Yeah, that's a lot.
Well, Roosevelt, are you guys okay over there? I know it hit over there. I kept on watching if anybody was posting.
Yeah, Oklahoma's did fine. We managed to get through. I have noticed, and you can call it what you want, but I've noticed there's been a bit of a shift in the direction of where they're hitting now. They're hitting a little further east of us. And I mean, we still have them, but we've managed to stay this tornado season, knock on wood. This is just starting though. But knock on wood, it's been fairly quiet for us, but they've been getting hammered like in Arkansas, Missouri. And I know it seemed like, like where Don lives, Mudball, it seemed like every year when we were getting ready to head over to Branson, Missouri, we always stopped there at Joplin, for the night. And usually a day or two before we'd take my mother over and spend a week over in Branson visiting friends and seeing all the shows and doing the old folks crap when she was still alive. And it seemed like about every other time we went there, they got hit the week before with tornadoes. And that was usually, we usually went over there the first week in May. So, okay, I was hearing myself, so
Yeah,
it
no,
sounded good.
No, I was just looking it up on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I didn't realize you could actually do that. I was just checking it out.
The show on Twitter. Yeah, it just
Twitter.
popped up today. It says multiple destinations. So technically, right now I put it on my Facebook page, the Grumpy Vlogger Facebook page.
Yep.
I've got it on YouTube. I've got it on Twitter, and then you two guys are broadcasting it on your channels. So
yeah, because you can only go 6. You can only go 6 ways.
I gotta make a correction with Chris. Because boy, it says here you're using. That's from the ArtCo Drone Solutions. That is the old schedule because of the change that I made.
Hello,
I'm
James
going
Shirley.
on at 6 p.m. Mountain Daylight Time. I don't know where because I sent you the correct time because I just looked at there and I go, that's the time that I'm going on right after you guys. Unless you're getting confused with Mountain Daylight Time with Central Daylight Time, and you gotta remember, I'm an hour behind you guys. You guys are an hour ahead of me.
Well, that shouldn't make any difference. It should show. Let me look it up on YouTube. Well, hell, what the hell am I using my phone? I've got a friggin' computer right in front of me. Just in case anybody was wondering, I'm going to go ahead and put this up here in the link. This was for South Florida Drone Services. This is what, hello, Mickey McH. He put, this is his channel, so you guys might want to go check him out. He's got 13 subscribers. Let's see if we can get him a few more. I guarantee you he just got one more because I just subscribed myself. I forgot to do that when I went to check him out. So let's see. I'm trying to see what it says on mine. Oh, there we go.
Okay.
Drone Solutions.
He's got another one now. I've gone and subscribed.
Good.
So everybody.
There we go. The Lloyd bump is out.
Yep, the Lloyd bump.
Yep, there you go. Yep. Let's see, videos, shorts. Let's see what else we got here. Lives. Now, do you have it scheduled for yeah. Upcoming right here. Scheduled for 7 p.m. my time, which would be 6 p.m. your time, that's what it says. So,
yep. And he's going on at 6 p.m. Central Time. So I'm coming on an hour after him.
Yeah, so let me do this. Just to make sure everybody's on the right page.
This is confusing.
Yeah, well, I'm going to go ahead and put this in the chat so that everybody knows exactly which, hopefully, that should take you right to, I need to hold my breath until I turn blue. Schedule seems correct, but the description doesn't match. Oh, I didn't look at the script. Okay. What is the description
then?
Yeah, it might be. That might be what the problem is the description is wrong.
Description. Okay.
Let's see.
fix. You can fix that.
ArtCo
easy.
Drone Solutions show will be airs at 4 p.m. Pacific time, 5 p.m. Mountain Daylight time, 6 p.m. Central. You're right. The description is wrong. Just change the description. You've got the wrong time in the description. Yeah, that's only it's scheduled properly. It's just it's just you got the wrong thing in the description. Now I know what they were saying. That's what they were trying to say.
Now.
So everybody's right. Everybody goes home with a prize.
Yeah. Participation certificate.
Yes, everybody got their the word he said certificate.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, even when I'm using my lips, there's some words I still can't say well.
Mark, that's
All
because
right,
mountain
I'm changing
time, even
the
though it's in the mountains, it just flies right on over between Pacific and Central and East Coast.
Yeah. Hope everyone has a great evening and week. Glad to
It's easy now. We've only got
Roosevelt,
3 times.
very glad to have you in the show. Really nice having you on here. So
It's great to see you again.
and don't make yourself a stranger. Stop by when you can.
Yeah.
He's been traveling a lot. He just got home over the weekend.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been working out of town in different locations, and he just got home.
Is he still working? Where's he working at now?
For Walmart, but he's
still working for Walmart.
Going around and
Ken Heron is in someone's chat.
Hey,
really?
there's Ken Heron. He might be in my stream.
Yours,
yes, he is in my stream.
He's in yours.
Howdy, Ken.
And we got Recovery Drone, Don, Dre, you know, the guy.
Yeah, he's in one of them.
The guy, you know.
Dre guy. Yeah.
Dre who?
Yeah. And I forget to look at so if you guys see a name that we haven't called out, so just remember. So
Chris, I changed the description.
Anyways, yeah, Rosie, you take care of yourself.
Take care, Roosevelt.
It is nice, you know, that's one good thing. It seems like whenever there's an uptick of stuff.
Matt is in the chat.
I've got Matt in my chat.
Yeah.
Hey, Matt.
Productions.
Matt's in mine.
And Yellow Rose Drones is in who's doesn't say which. He's in one of the chats because I can see the link, but it doesn't say which one it is.
Who are we looking for?
Yellow Rose Drones.
I'm just trying to work out which. It's not in.
For those of you that are on my stream, you can leave a super chat.
Yeah.
Just remember, if you leave it, it only goes to Art because he doesn't share.
Yeah.
Hey, what do you mean? You get some toffee once in a while.
Exactly how many times have I personally won toffee on your channel?
Yeah. Only when you whine about it, then you get some toffee.
That's right. But I've never officially won toffee. I've come close. Yeah, and I won.
And you've been gifted.
Yes, I have been gifted several times.
In this chat now. Lee's Yellow Rose Drones is back in.
Oh, okay. Yeah. All right. Yeah, you're in ours. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, as a matter of fact, I won on Bill Thomas's show Wednesday night, and I felt bad because what had happened is I fell asleep before the show started. I'd been watching it, and then I dozed off, and I woke up and oh crap, I'm supposed to be watching, and I knew that they were because they were giving away presents for, you know, because Tesla, it was his birthday, and who else's birthday was it Wednesday night?
Angel.
Angel,
oh,
yeah, Angel, yeah, Angel, yeah.
Probably pronounced Angel.
Yeah. It's not angle, so it must be Angel. And but anyways, yeah, and so I had been kind of lurking for a little bit because I felt bad that I hadn't come on earlier, but I'd fallen asleep. And I ended up the first contest that I was aware of. I popped in there hashtag whatever, and then the next one I saw it pop up and I put it in there, and Judy asked me something, so I pulled my headset out, went back and like answered her question, and with the earbuds that I use, it pauses it whenever I take them out, and it starts it back up, so I don't. So anyway, so I take it out and to go get what I got to come back, and everybody's saying congratulations. I'm going, what the hell did I win? And the one before that, the contest just before that, it came up to my name and then went click to the person behind me, and it does me that way all the time. So,
did you see any of the Wedge and Big Stream yesterday?
No.
So I actually won the mug, but had to. I re-gifted it.
Oh. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, I said redraw.
Right.
And I think the person that won it already had one, and they wanted to redraw it as well.
Oh. Yeah, I've won things that way.
Speaking of gifts, Gene Fox, Green Mountain Droning, gave me some homemade syrup.
Nice work.
And I just happened to look over there, and there he is in the chat. And welcome to the show.
And one of these bottles is going with me to the Philippines for waffles at James and Ness's house.
Just make sure you Ziploc it tight before you pack it in your luggage.
Yes.
My
possible.
We had came down to Oklahoma. We were living in Denver. We came down to Oklahoma, and for Easter vacations, they called it when I was a kid, is you got the whole week off, right? It's spring break, but we called it Easter vacation back then. So we came here and they sent us home with, the relatives here in Oklahoma sent us home with a bunch of stuff and back to Denver. Well, then 2 days after we left, one of my uncles had a mass heart attack and died. And so my dad has to turn around, get back on the plane and go back. Well, again, they loaded him up with a bunch of stuff, the preserves and stuff like that. And when my dad opened up his suitcase, the 3 jars of peach preserves had not lasted the trip. And it was just like everywhere. Mom had to, and it took it was.
You smelled peachy.
Yeah, well, and Dad kept, when he picked up the luggage, he's like, I hope that didn't break. And my Mom says, didn't what? What break? He says, well, my niece sent me home with like 3 or 4 jars of peach preserves and other stuff. And it's like, sure enough, at least 3 of the jars broke open. And it was nice. Man. Oh, Captain Joe America. So you got to be careful how you pack that stuff. Make sure, because it will.
Well,
and
you need a lot of bubble wrap.
Yep.
Yeah.
Well, these are pretty sturdy little jugs they put in.
Yeah. That's something I have never had is real maple syrup from back east. I mean, we may have had it when I was a kid, but I don't remember it. We always, we have a place here in Muskogee, Griffin's Grocery or Griffin's. And you see they're shipped all over the United States. They sort of a generic low end, but Griffin's waffle syrup. And that's what we get because it's here locally. But
we got crossover paranormal society.
Yes.
Yeah, that's in my chat.
I'll be right back.
All right. We'll still be here, I think. Yeah. So see, I can't remember ever having real maple syrup. We always get the
store-bought stuff. Yeah.
The store-bought. And, I'm sure that there is some that, because we have a lot of places that sell that type of produce but as far as we don't really have the kind of trees for maples.
Yeah. Well, you got the oak syrup.
No.
No, not very good. Might be good for whiskey, but not for
Yeah, well, we have log cabin. There you go, Jody. Log cabin. Yeah,
Yep. Mhm.
yeah.
There we
And
go.
Well, did you know Lincoln was born in his father's log cabin? John F. Kennedy spilled log cabin syrup in his father's Lincoln.
Interesting.
I just wondered where that
You know
was
what?
going.
You better brush up on your jokes over the next 2 weeks here, Art.
Yeah. Jaybird says, I want some pancakes now. Now, if you want something that's simple and easy, buy some Jimmy Dean's pure pork sausage pancakes on a stick. They got the, little link sausages on a stick, and it's just like eating a corn dog, but it's already got a little bit of sweetener in it. And I just take and warm up 55 seconds in the microwave, and because I don't have a stovetop yet. So 55 seconds in the microwave, put in your 15 seconds syrup in your, in a coffee cup, and it's just too much trouble for me to make. I've got 2 different waffle makers. I don't use either one of them. It's just, Legos or Eggos, not Legos. Eggos waffles. Legos.
Yeah, you don't want to step on those Legos.
That's why I had to have the tooth replaced. Them damn Lego waffles I was eating. Yeah.
Lego waffles. Lego my Eggos. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Lego my huevos. I don't.
Microwaves are bad for you.
There we go.
Yeah, well, something's bad for me. I've lived long enough that,
Yeah.
I'm getting close.
Everything is bad for you.
I'm to that point that pretty soon it's all going to be borrowed time anyway. So,
Mhm.
Well, then I'm on really borrowed time.
Yeah, you're getting there faster than I am. You're spending your time a lot. But yeah,
I've been using
So,
microwaves, Tim, for decades and decades and decades and decades.
my
It is
aunt
what
and
it
uncle got one of the first Amana radar ranges that you could buy for the home. That was, and oh my God, of course they bought into the advertisement that you could use it to replace a regular oven. And my uncle decided that the day, first off, he built a new cabinet so it could be built in. And he was still working on that when Thanksgiving came around, at which point he decided, hey, this will replace the regular oven because, hello, Charles. And Charles, thank you for filling for me on our show yesterday. I really appreciated that. But, and I'm going to have that damn song stuck in my head the rest of the night. Thank you, Art.
That is scary.
That is scary. I know, right?
I'm gonna have nightmares now.
Yeah.
Hey, I got 1.3K views on that.
Yay, that's good on you then.
Yeah. Yeah. But yeah, he decided that he was going to bake the Thanksgiving turkey because they were hosting Thanksgiving that year.
Yeah. Hey, I could do it in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh boy. Nice and dry. He probably stuck a fork in it and went.
Yeah, sort of like, which there was one of the was that one of the National Lampoon Vacation movies where they did that? Yeah.
Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was the Christmas one. Yeah.
The very first one.
Needless to say, my mother was not impressed, and my aunt was ready to kill my uncle over it. My dad was laughing his ass off because my uncle was always wanting to get first in the new devices, and my dad was just laughing his ass off because it wasn't him that was getting his butt chewed on Thanksgiving that year. So, and It's like, so that's one of those childhood memories that, sticks with you. So the Mana radar range was not,
we got Marge and Ella's TV.
Yeah, another one of Margie's channels.
Oh, and
I was gonna say,
fried turkeys are good.
I've never had one of those either. My son.
Ooh, my brother-in-law used to make those, and they were pretty darn good. Yep.
What are those turkey legs that you get at the fair? Are those deep fried? Those big.
No, those are barbecued, I think.
Are they smoked? Yeah, that's right. They're smoked. Man, now those things. There was when we'd go down to Harlingen, Texas, down to the Rio Grande Valley down there. They have this big flea market there, and or swap meet or whatever you call them in your part of the world. And we'd go in there, and there was a guy that had these smoked turkey legs. That's right, because they were smoked, and they tasted like ham. They were so good. Oh, and Judy and I could, we'd buy one of those and we'd eat on it for 2 days because it was huge ass turkeys. They had to be, But I tell you what, if you knew how turkeys were raised, you probably would not want to have. You probably would cut back on eating turkey because I've been around them when they were being raised, and because my son was a manager of a butterball turkey farm, and it's like they'd bring in 2 batches of 16,000 turkeys. So it was 32,000 turkeys every 12 weeks. That was from Chick. Of course they started out in just one barn, and then they kept increasing, and they'd have to go to more and more barns because they'd get bigger. And after, and of course, they have to go through and kill a turkey every day, to test for disease and all of that stuff. Yeah, 32,000 turkeys, and it's just. But I will say this much: those barns, whenever the last batch, each one of them get those barns, that barn emptied, they go through and they scrape off all the way down to the base dirt. They bring in fresh shavings. They power wash the whole inside of it, and then they disinfect the whole thing to bring in a brand new batch. And so it was. I think it was like every 3 months is what they rotated them out. Man, that's a lot of damn turkeys. And but they had some of the best natural fertilizer around because any of the turkeys that died got thrown into the compost heap. They'd throw them in the composter, and so my son said he knew how to get rid of the bodies. He said he knew how to, and but yeah, it was like it cost it for what they charge for them. It's a pretty expensive setup. So I do not know how it started, but about 3 days ago or 4 days ago, I started getting my stutter back, and I haven't had a stutter in about 15 years, except every so often. So I've got a flare up going on, but yeah. So yeah. But anyway, so if I trip over the words, it's only because my stutter's back. So
Howdy, Johnny.
that's why. Johnny Drone Flyer, one of the
Drone Flyer,
one of the board members.
Yep.
And you guys, just watching it from this side, you guys put on a fantastic meetup down there. That was just really. Does anybody know who won the big prize?
Yeah, tell.
As far as I know, it was just somebody that came in pretty late to the thing, is what I've heard.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
825
miles.
Wow.
No.
Captain Joe.
Really? Captain Joe.
Yeah, that'd be USA.
Really?
Yep.
Wow. Captain Joe America?
USA Drone Flyer. Yeah, USA Drone Flyer. Captain Joe America.
Well, excellent. So,
Congratulations.
for some reason, no, it wasn't you. Oh, he was saying hi to Captain Joe. No, he didn't win. I was saying hi. All right, yeah. A little slow on the pickup. So, who was the winner,
It was
Johnny?
someone new. Someone that Captain Ray invited a couple of days before.
Wow.
Yeah, how's that for luck?
Oh no, he was just saying hi. He didn't win. He's John.
Yeah. Charles said it's some guy that Captain Ray has just.
Before.
Yeah.
How's that for luck?
Yeah, I know, right?
There was several really nice high upper end drones that were given away.
Yeah. They really. You don't have his name. Ray had just met him last week. Wow.
Yeah, I don't think anybody walked away not a winner.
Yeah,
when you look at that table, it was just completely filled.
Oh, I know. I was watching and it's like, good Lord, this is going to take forever to give away stuff, you know. But they stepped it up.
They did, but what was ironic is when the table started going down, then they were reaching underneath and putting more stuff back up on top of the table.
Oh, I know. It's just like it just kept, you know, like one of those magically refilling tables, you know. Yeah, it was impressive to say the least. The guy that won was flying a Hollystone drone and met Ray and the others the week before. He showed up the event and upgraded to a 3,000 top unit. Yeah.
That's luck.
Wow. Well, you know something? That's somebody that deserves it because a lot of us, you know, we already have some nice drones, you know, and but not that the Hollystones aren't okay for what they are, but they're not, you know, they're not in the same class of the DJIs or the Autels. And but so, and that's good.
And that's like Ray, even Ray Kelly. I mean, he had another smaller DJI drone, but then he ended up winning the Mavic 3 at Spin Up the year before. I remember Ray Kelly. He got the Mavic 3. I was happy as can be to see him win it because I knew he would really enjoy it. Not to say the other people. But,
right, no, but he put it to good. He's put it to good use, and that just goes to show you know how the community is because everybody was happy for Captain Ray, and I'm sure everybody was, you know, everybody's like, wish it had been me, but in reality, it's good that a new person. No, it wasn't. Captain Ray's cousin won DJI Mini 2, and the Evil was won by somebody at the Ray the other week while they were out flying. Came along with his wife. Well, that just goes to show you everybody needs to be friends with Captain Ray.
Exactly.
He won the Mavic 3. His cousin got the Mini 2. Somebody he just met got the Autel. So yeah. Mike B. I was hoping to upgrade to a Hollystone soon. Yeah, maybe you can get a hold of the guy that's got the Hollystone. See if he'll
that's Holystone.
Help you out with that Holystone. Yeah, all right.
Yeah. It's You're right. Holly Jolly Stone.
Hey, Chris. Yeah.
Yeah. No. Yeah. Who won the? I know Jim he landed the first fish on board the boat.
Oh, did he? Yeah. So who ended up with chum duty back there on that? I wonder.
Nobody got sick.
It's kind of what I figured too, because everybody seemed to, pictures I've seen of it, a little bit of video of it, you know, it's like, doesn't look like anybody was sick. Although I think, who was it? Somebody ended up sick and wasn't able to go. Was that Brad Alston or?
Well, I know. No. See, I only watched the first live stream where they were getting on the boat and leaving.
Right.
Too late for me.
Yeah, yeah.
He said he was coming. Uncle Bill said he was coming back for a second one.
Okay. Yeah. See, I didn't catch any of that. Probably because I wasn't awake yet. So. Oh, and by the way, man, we managed to blow through this hour. Don't forget, is Drone Nation doing their show?
Oh, yes.
They should be starting here any minute. Not that I'll.
It's 3 minutes to the hour.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and we've got 35 people in there. I appreciate. I know where either a Hudson or a Femi quad needs a rescue. It's right out in the open. Oh, that's something else. Did you see that somebody had left a drone there, and somebody was they ended up taking it to one of the restaurants.
Who that is? Yep, Drone Nation will be on in 2 minutes.
Okay, all right. But yeah, somebody apparently left their drone there, and somebody was kind enough to
someone left a Mavic 3 there.
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me!
Name this person.
You're not going to name that person?
No, I don't want to name them. I don't think.
Okay.
Are his initials RK?
No, it starts with
DL. DL.
Yeah, and had and plays a ukulele.
Oh. Okay.
Oh no!
Yeah, I did not know that was his.
Justin just posted.
Yeah, he just posted. Wow. Well, good. I'm glad. And that just goes, somebody was very honest about that. And, but I'll bet Dennis would have been he would have been.
Yeah. Dennis is such a lovely guy.
Dennis is another person that reminds me of Rick Halber. He's got that same kind, spirit, although I kind of question him spending time with Matt and Tim Jackson. But other than that, other than hanging with the low lives,
what I say is, thankfully, Matt wasn't anywhere near that, because we would have known where that Mavic 3 ended up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, Dennis is just a terrific guy.
Yeah, he is. He's just a wonderful person. But so, if you want to get recaps of what the whole thing was about, those
Drone Nation.
Drone Nation's just started. Okay.
Yeah, I just got the links in the chat.
Yeah, Mark.
All right, thank you, Steve. Yeah. So, well, I'm glad for Dennis that he didn't lose his drone, because he would have been, and he's such a nice guy. And I would have. Who won I never did see who won the ukulele.
I don't know.
No.
There was so much going on. It was just like I lost track of what it was, because it was like a number, and it was just like a stream of line.
I know, it was a stream.
Who was getting
that's how I missed who had actually won the big prize when they gave it away. I mean, I turned away for a minute and turned back. It was like, I think Dennis has a drone song for the next meetup. Yeah, Dennis is a talented person. That's the one instrument I don't have. It's not that I can't play it, because I can play a mandolin, which I do have, and so I could play the ukulele. It's the same chording, but for some reason I was going to buy one, but I just never have. So.
Oh, Chris is saying, was it Tony who won the ukulele?
No.
Oh, I'm not sure.
We might have to go through the whole 9 3/4 hours of Bill's to see.
Yeah. Yeah. With luck, there's going to be some highlight clips. He could probably do. I don't know, 30 or 40 shorts off of that.
30 or 40.
Yeah, there was. Well, at
like
least
130.
130. Yeah. Well, actually 9 hours and
Yeah, 9 hours. And if you break that up into 15-second clips.
Well, 30.
Two ukuleles. Wow.
Yeah, there were two.
9 hours and 9 hours and 45 minutes works.
And
out
a short can be up to 1 minute.
5 minutes. So
Yeah,
a minimum of 585 shorts.
yeah.
Now that'll be some editing time, Dom.
Yeah.
You'd have to go through the whole 9 hours and 45 minutes and pick out the best parts of it.
Yep.
The drawing of the number, then the person going up, getting it, click, shut off. That'd be a lot of fast.
Yep.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. That's where the editing. Yeah, not every 15 seconds.
Charles is going on about. Not every 15 seconds is going to be clip worthy. So you can actually just shorten it. You could
Thank you,
probably
Jay Bird.
shorten it down to 5 or 6 hours.
Yeah, well, Dennis singing, I enjoyed that. So, they had a good system set up. I think for. Well, thank you.
I agree with that, B-Mac.
I appreciate that. Yeah, but yeah, it was a great show. But as things happen, we this show is soon to be ending because a Real Drone channel is
they're live from the lobby of the hotel.
Live from the lobby of the hotel. There you go, guys. So with that said and done, I'm going to say Ron and Mark. Okay, Steve, what do you got coming up with you?
Not too much. Looks like we got some dry weather coming in for the next 10 days. So I'm going to get out and get the drones charged up because all the batteries have gone to their safe state on all the drones I have.
Yeah, well, every time I charge my Avata up to go out and fly, the next day, I have them charged up the night before. I go out and it's either 50-mile-an-hour winds or it's pouring down rain. It's like, it just, it's not working out.
We've had that because we've got over 700, Northern California if you look at the middle of the state where Mammoth is, it's on the east side. So you're directly across from where Yosemite is, to put in perspective for those that don't know.
Yeah.
Be on the other side of there. They've had 750 some inches and it was still counting, but they still don't have the record. And I know Utah they busted 800 inches of snow. I just saw in the last snow level, and they were getting pounded last night again.
Yeah, I know this. It's like winter is just hanging on, and places. How's this?
Summer's hanging on down here.
Yeah. Well, I was going to ask, how is this? I wonder how this is affecting like the drought situation y'all were having, as far as it's not doing any good at all, is it?
They lifted it to the 15% mandatory level here in the state. It just got lifted, but it's going to take, in order to really help the reservoirs, which feed the Western United States, which would be Lake Powell, Meade, and all those big reservoirs. It would take almost 3.5 seasons, just like we had here, to bring it back up there down so low. But in Northern California, Lake Shasta and stuff, they were letting water out in anticipation of the snow melt coming up. They've actually opened up the gates in Orville, not too far from where Rick, lived.
Right. Yeah.
They had the gates wide open, and the inflow was twice of what the gates were able to put out, and they were at 95% capacity.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
I knew it was not going to help with the drought because the lakes were just so low. All the reservoirs, like you said, Meade and Powell and some of those others. Because I got friends that live there in Grand Junction that go down to Lake Powell every year, and last year they were in places that they'd never been to before. They take their boat down there, and the dock was just way back up the shoreline where they kept having to move the docks. So,
Yeah.
but anyway, so and Art, you will be filming next week on Friday of this week, right?
That's
Friday
right.
of this week, rather than
Which
Saturday.
will be Saturday morning in the Philippines.
In the Philippines,
What,
okay.
Yeah. What time? What time in the Philippines?
I believe that would be around 8 a.m.
Okay, so that's 10 here.
because Denver is
Yeah.
14 hours different.
Okay.
Yeah, because the Philippines are 2 hours behind me.
Yep.
So you're
right,
in a good time zone then.
Mhm.
All right. So, and Dominic, any final words from you?
Just doing the Not Tammy stream this Friday. There's one more week, and
One more week. Okay.
yeah,
Okay.
we'll see how we go after
So,
that.
Cool.
yeah, that's what it's been here, Andrew. So, anyways, for the panel, for everybody here,
Yeah.
I first off, I want to thank you three guys for coming in. I appreciate
No
it.
worries.
For all of you that was in the chat, I appreciate
Yeah.
you stopping by.
Yeah.
We had a good showing of people tonight. So,
Yeah,
anyways,
we did. You got up to 45.
did I really?
Yep.
We
Okay,
made
I knew.
45 all over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, still, but yeah, that's. Well, I know I had 35 just on this one alone. So, so I'm happy with
I think
that.
I had at least 5.
Yeah. So, anyways, good night, everybody. Have a great week.
Bye to everybody in all
Good night,
chats.
everybody. See you in
And
the
we will
Philippines.
talk. Yeah, we'll talk at y'all later. Bye bye for now.
Bye.